Whenever you have a money terror, a fast payday advance can be quite useful. You always have unknown costs and car repairs or something that goes wrong in the worst times. You may wish to obtain a 30-day payday loan if you're not covered for that expense, plus you've got no supplemental income accessible. These financial loans are a lot like bank financial loans, but not quite. These quick money advances have smaller conditions and therefore are usually easier to be eligible for. It usually relies on around 2 weeks for most of these financial loans. Should you get a loan at a bank, like a personal bank mortgage, there is certainly great chances you may be denied. You would also need to use collateral for these kinds of loans, including a high credit score using a long history of continuous earnings. Although 30-day payday loans really have needs, they may be not tough to meet. One of these conditions may be you need to be 18 years old. You will also need some form of method to pay them back, which means another condition is you need to have a means of income. They will be eager to help you and help you in any way they can. These loans can be around $500 to $1,000, even sometimes as much as $2,000 if needed. This all hangs on the kind of organization you borrow from. These loans are due within 2 weeks. Under these kinds of circumstances, the person who gives the loan will usually want a planned and defined check strategy. It's very likely that people on benefits could possibly get 30-day payday loans as well. It is usually very entirely possible that a loan plan requires you pay half of what you borrowed within a couple weeks, while the second half be due within the next 2 weeks. This type of loan is known as 30-day time payday loan. For most of these loans you ought to consider the positives and negatives. You need to try this prior to deciding to seal the deal while using loan. For instance, you might like to obtain a long-run loan. This could provide you with additional time to repay it, but it would also add to the interest of the loan overall. You need to be very cautious with any connected fees which have been attached. A normal cash loan may require $10 to every $40 on each $100 you borrow. This can be based off of the premise of the 2-week loan. If you make your loan more long-lasting, the fees will go up as well. Should you be looking for this kind of loan, then you should get a group which will offer good lengthy term loans. You should not assume that all loaners don't have these. You are able to establish your long-term decision before any documents are closed. Should you don't pay punctually, then you can't certainly expect all kinds of late payment fees attached to your overall payment.